This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Getting pretty close to wrapping up another Sigil side quest, hopefully. I gotta turn in this sphere, and then we gotta get one more. That should do it. And if you haven't been keeping track and watching along so far, I have successfully completed all but one of the little cactuar red light, green light games, or whatever you want to call them. So I think in even just failing one, that probably precludes me from getting the top side prize, but I'm not worried about it. I've said before, I'm pretty sure it's just like a friend sphere or a teleport sphere. We have access to others of those, and I don't really probably plan on using any of them anyway, or at least not more than one or two. Mostly with stuff like that, I just like to have at least one of each in my inventory. A little bit of a stickler for collecting like that. Not to the point that I care about getting 99 of each, but I like to have at least one. I'm also not going to go out of my way to get something that might be really tedious to get just to complete the inventory list. It's one thing I did like about the newer generation of games when you get them on Steam or on PlayStation or Xbox, the fact that they added in achievements, trophies on them. Because that kind of gave the completionist in me a goal to complete, to just get the platinum trophy. Because that kind of feels like, hey, I've done everything. Even though there's still more challenges you could give yourself, but that's good enough for me. Usually. Okay. One little gatekeeper plays in the sand. Flail is always behind. Be back soon. And yes, by behind, they mean right behind you. You don't even have to go to search for this one. Flail. The guy you never invite, but he always shows up anyway. Cheeky. Yeah, this one I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't always tell you when he's going to turn around quite as well as the others. But, as you can see, I got it anyway. I thought it didn't give you any indication. It did some of the times, though, at least. Maybe it depends on which version you're playing. Or maybe I'm just wrong on that. And his, it's a different color. Okay, writing appears when the sphere is set into the stone. There's writing on the stone. 10 little gatekeepers play in the sand. Tomei's gone. Gone to fetch the water. Gone for good. Rovivia's gone walkabout. Gone for good. Yeah, I'm not going to say the thing every time it says little gatekeepers play in the sand, because we've already gone through that. Little Chava likes big numbers. Gone for good. Alec and Aloha play tag in the ruins of men. Gone for good. Bachea seeks the shining blue. That is the one that I didn't actually complete. Gone for good anyway. Oh, Robea's stuck inside. Gone for good. The fiery inscription, the Lord of the Hole is gone, Ezra thinks. Gone for good. Much curious, Elio has left on a journey. Gone for good. Flail is always behind. Gone for good. 10 little gatekeepers play in the sand. Nobody's here. The sand is gone. And that's how you get the sandstorm to subside. Now there should be 2 treasure chests down here, and that's it. And one is the Mercury Sigil. The other one will probably be a Mega Elixir, I think. Okay, Friend Sphere. Maybe if you get it perfect, you get a teleport, and if you only miss one, it's a Friend Sphere, or maybe that's the top you can get. Don't recall for sure. But yeah, we do have special skill, white and black magic. We have return. We have 3 friends, 3 teleports. So it's not like we're running out of those. Might as well make my guys even stronger if I can here. So I think I am going to go and try to catch some sandworms and zoos before we head out. What else do I have left to fill that empty slot here? Not really too worried about MP for him. Luck. I do have some fortune spears, but I'm just going to hold off on doing the luck until I get to the point where I'm trying to max out stats. Or maybe not max out, but build up to the point to be able to face the super bosses. Who am I kidding? I'll probably max them out. Although there are 2 ways you can go with stat maxing. And it depends on your weapon builds. And armor, I guess, but you can either go from a direction or a point that you want to try to max out all your other stats and keep your HP limit capped, or if you choose to break the cap on your HP limit through one of your pieces of equipment, then of course you can try to build up more HP throughout the grid. At the expense of some of the other stats, maybe. Yeah, the fastest way to get over to the zoo and cactuar area, zoo, cactuars, and sandworms are going to be the most prevalent over here. That should be the fastest way to get to that section. I think it probably matters too much where I run around over here, as long as you're over here. Okay, there's one of them. Would use Titus's overdrive, but since that treasure chest is there, I don't know if he would use that or attack that on some of his turns or not. So I'll wait for a fight where we don't have one of those. As long as we get the encounters I want over here, probably shouldn't take too long. Hopefully we'll get it done today so I can go back to Macalania and turn in my sigil to get Riku's weapon upgraded all the way. because Mercury is hers. Not messing with those guys. I think I maxed out everything else. If I see one of the Mushusu guys, I might fight another one just to make sure, but I think I remember that I got all of them last time. And I know I don't need this, but let's just take him out anyway and get the overdrive built up here. Almost missed that one. But just one of those hits would have been enough to take this guy out, so it didn't really matter. Didn't need to collect him anyway. Did we stop and look at this ever? Yeah, I think you're supposed to combine this one with a clue that you get on Besaid or Kilika. It's one or the other. And that spells out victorious because it has every other letter in this one, and the other ones are in the other one. So it's just one of the airship clues that we already did. Or codes, whatever you want to say. And this one's got 2 treasure chests with him. At least it goes by default attacking the zoo right away. I could bring Riku or Kamari in to open the treasures, but not that worried about it. The animation of that guy landing kind of takes a little longer. I know, 0 patience, right? Okay, we're falling behind on the worms. I'm not too worried about it, I guess, as long as I can still capture these guys after we reach the limit for them. I guess I can just start fleeing from them then. Imagine you're walking around in the desert and you see a bird that size fly over you. I think it was a dinosaur or something. Some people say that dinosaurs were closely related to birds anyway, so maybe. Yeah, now that I think about it, these areas in the ruins where you go inside of them, I did always find that you tend to find the cactuars a little more often there. I remember from other playthroughs when I was, still trying to capture cactuars. So I don't know, what's the best place to get the sandworms? No thanks. of their zoo. And he ambushed us. I actually have to heal in between. Come on, Orin. I don't care if you're blind. You should be able to hit that thing. It's huge. There we go. One of the big guys. Actually, I should probably... Yeah, since I have this now, let's just speed us all up to make this go a little faster. Because these guys still have like 60,000 or something, I think. At least since I get Titus some strength, he is kind of holding his own. At least as far as doing about as much damage as Orin and Waka. Still a little bit behind, but he's catching up. Whoa, what was that? Got some camera freaking out action going there. As long as it doesn't freeze up or break my game, I guess I don't care. Alright, still not at the limit for them. Yeah, it says the stronger fiends are over here. I don't know if it's because of the status effects they can do, or why would they consider the 3 sand wolves in a fight to be one of the stronger enemies. There's my guy. I think I'm still safe to go ahead and do this. Because the only thing is I wouldn't want it to take him out, because we wouldn't capture him that way. But I think it'll only do like 12,000. Or 13 around there somewhere. Alright, he learned Energy Rain. He only has 4 overdrives, I believe, so... Well, actually I know, but... Sometimes I don't want to spoil too much, but I guess that's not really that big of a thing. But yeah, just suffice it to say, he only needs to learn 1 more now. Although I think you need to use his overdrives like 80 times to get the final one. Or maybe that was for this Energy Rain, maybe it's more than that. For the last one. Energy Rain's just 1 hit, I think, but it hits every enemy. So against a bigger group, it can be pretty good. Ambushed, of course. Well, let's see if walking can still hit when he's in darkness. Nope. He dropped the ball. Give him another shot. I don't want to have to heal or take care of any statuses in here if I can help it. Just take him out. Still not the limit yet there, though. Guess I should probably heal before I get myself in trouble. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have held off on doing the desert capturing. Or more of the side quest stuff, because I'm probably getting pretty strong by now. I hope the next parts don't go too easily. I said before, most times when I play through the game, I'm probably doing most of the side quest stuff before I even continued on. And especially with the monster capturing, by the time you're done with that, you should be getting pretty strong. And that unlocks the best methods for getting even stronger. Okay. Let's see if we're at the limit yet. Okay. Should just be sandworms left. And I've got to have at least 4 or 5 of them so far. And I'll probably just try to run from anything else I encounter now and then. There we go. If you really want to know how many you've already captured, of course, you can just go back to the Calm Lands and the guy there will tell you. Or you can at least look through his lists and see how many you have. Yeah, at least with getting haste on, we're going to take these guys out fast enough that they don't just swallow anybody, so that helps. I kind of feel like just out in the middle here is kind of the best way to find these guys, but that could just be confirmation bias. Well, let's use my energy rain since I have it built up. I think it should handle all of these guys fine. And we'll get to see it for the first time. He didn't overkill the treasure chest, but did quite a bit of damage to it. But yeah, he's the only one that got that then, since the other two didn't have turns yet. As Titus would usually say there, I won't go so easy on you next time. I do appreciate the little dialogue lines they put in there for different combat situations. Like, I think we heard it, but if we didn't, one of the first times you encounter a sandworm, if you have Waka in the party, he says, "Where's the early bird when you need him?" Well, he's gonna get a hit in at least. Other than that, though, I'm just fleeing. Another good thing about fighting in this area, I suppose, is there's a save sphere not too far away. So either if you need to heal up, or if you just want to leave, pretty close by. Well, yeah, we're not encountering the worms at a good enough rate to the point where I'll be able to finish with this today, I don't think. At most, I think I have 6 or 7. Should be at least 5. Because I think I got like 2 or 3 of them when we were doing the cactuar catching. Been quite a few fights since I found one around here now. Let's kind of spread our search area a little bit, maybe. There will be a couple of enemies later on when we're doing capturing that are fairly elusive. Not necessarily hard to find one of them, but pretty hard to get all 10 of them. Remember one in particular on the Jose High Road, or on the Mushroom Rock Road, in the area between Mushroom Rock and Jose. That can be pretty hard to get. Can help your chances a little bit if you know the right areas. Well, I'm gonna make my way over towards the save sphere, I think. And we'll probably go ahead and call it for today. Keep encounters on my way there and see if we just happen to run into one. Because, yeah, I mean, you don't even need to be over in that area to find them. You've seen them throughout the desert and other areas too, but it's just more likely over there, I think. All right, we're going to call it here for today. So we'll pick up next time, and I think, yeah, I mean, I'll stick around here for a little bit longer and try to get the rest of the sandworms until I get to the point where it says I've collected all I need. Then we'll go turn in the Sigil in Makalania to get Riku's weapon upgraded, and then we'll see if we can figure out how we're going to beat Sin. I know I've been saying that, and that is next. It just depends on how long it takes me to finish this up. I hope by the end of next time we should be moving on. So that's where things are looking. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.